Welcome to Locked and Loaded Sports. It's time to lock in, load up, and win big. If you're serious about sports and love cashing in on solid picks, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get to work. Every week, we will be focusing on under-the-radar options who offer strong production for their price. From smart roster construction tips to our final pick, which will be an ultimate boom or bust tournament play. This breakdown will get you ready to build winning lineups. In week one of the 2025 DFS season, finding the right value quarterback can make or break your lineup. And Michael Penix Jr. at just $5,600 on DraftKings looks like one of the most underpriced options on the entire slate. Despite being a rookie, Penix flashed serious upside in his limited action last year. In his first 3 NFL starts, he threw for 775 yards, the most among all first-round quarterbacks from the 2024 draft class in their first 3 starts. He also accounted for 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing score, showcasing not only arm talent but the ability to create with his legs when necessary. But this isn't just a box score stud. Penix film backed it up. According to Pro Football Focus, his big-time throw rate would have led the entire NFL if projected across a full season. That means he wasn't just piling up yards, he was making elite, downfield, high-difficulty throws with consistency. That's the kind of upside that turns a mid-range DFS quarterback into a tournament-winning play. He'll now face a Tampa Bay defense that ranked 27th against the pass in 2024 per TeamRankings.com, allowing explosive plays and struggling to contain vertical threats. Penix has the arm to exploit that weakness, and with weapons like Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Darnell Mooney, he's surrounded by legitimate playmakers who can turn good throws into chunk gains and touchdowns. At just $5,600, Penix gives you the perfect salary relief without sacrificing upside. You're getting a high-volume passer with rushing ability, a dream matchup, and top-tier metrics. He's not just a value play, he's a ceiling-chasing, lineup-unlocking quarterback who could be one of the highest point-per-dollar scorers of the week. We're getting locked and loaded with Michael Penix. Staying in this Tampa Bay at Atlanta Falcons matchup, we'd like to highlight the wide receiver one, who offers tremendous upside at a great price. Finding wide receiver value with true wide receiver one upside is gold, and Drake London at $6,500 on DraftKings should be able to help you strike it rich. While many top-tier wideouts are priced in the $7,000 to $8,000 range, London sits a full tier below them in cost, but not in production. In fact, down the stretch of 2024, when Michael Penix took over under center, London turned into an elite fantasy option. In Penix's first 3 starts, London racked up 22 receptions, 352 yards, and 2 touchdowns, averaging over 7 catches and 117 yards per game. That's not just solid, it's wide receiver one-level production. This matchup against Tampa Bay defense that ranked 27th against the pass last season, the stars align once again. London already torched this very defense in Atlanta last season with a 12-catch, 154-yard, 1-touchdown performance. The Bucs secondary struggled all year to contain size and physicality. 2 traits London brings in spades. Pairing him with Penix at $5,600 creates an affordable and high upside stack that could break the slate. London is the clear alpha in Atlanta's receiving core, and Penix's strong arm and willingness to push the ball downfield only elevates London's ceiling. With volume, red zone targets, and explosive play potential all in his favor, London is primed to start the year hot. At $6,500, he's priced like a fringe wide receiver too, but everything about the matchup, the QB, and the recent production screams alpha wide receiver upside. For those looking to maximize value while chasing tournament-winning ceilings, Drake London is a must-consider core piece for Week 1 lineups. Get locked and loaded with Drake London. Now we go to the AFC North, where the Cincinnati Bengals travel to Ohio. In this matchup, we are targeting a stud tight end. When building a DFS lineup, the tight end position is often the trickiest. Do you punt it and hope for a touchdown, or pay up for someone with true receiving upside? David Njoku at $4,700 on DraftKings offers the perfect middle ground. Premium talent at a fair price, with both a safe floor and a real ceiling. Njoku enters the 2025 season coming off a solid year, and he has a strong connection with veteran QB Joe Flacco, who is confirmed to be under center. In Flacco's 5 starts in 2023, Njoku scored 4 touchdowns and consistently served as a go-to target in the red zone and on third downs. This chemistry immediately elevated Njoku's role from athletic mismatch to high-usage weapon. Now, he kicks off the season against the Cincinnati Bengals, a defense that finished 25th in the NFL and allowed 348 total yards per game per Fox Sports. He already torched this unit last season in Week 7, posting 10 receptions for 76 yards and a touchdown, a performance that helped win fantasy and DFS contests that week. At $4,700, he isn't priced as a budget tight end, but he's also well below the elite tier options that demand $5,500 or more. His cost reflects his increased role without fully accounting for his matchup history or connection with Flacco. That makes him an ideal play for those who want production without breaking the bank. If you're stacking your lineup with top receivers or high-priced running backs, Njoku gives you flexibility without sacrificing upside. He's not just a touchdown dart, he's a tight end who can give you double-digit targets and 20-plus point potential. He's proven weapon in a soft matchup, a trusted QB connection, and a price that leaves room to build elsewhere. We hope you're enjoying this content. Please remember to like and subscribe. Now we dial into a matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. If you're building for ceiling in Week 1 tournaments, then look no further than Jonathan Taylor, a true workhorse with a high floor and massive upside, all for a fair $6,800 price tag on DraftKings. Taylor enters the 2025 season fully healthy and coming off a resurgent 2024, where he posted 1,431 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns, despite missing 3 games. He reminded everyone why he's one of the league's most dangerous backs, combining vision, burst, and elite red zone efficiency. And now in Week 1, he gets a matchup that screams breakout. The Miami Dolphins struggled against the run in 2024, allowing chunk plays on the ground and ranking near the bottom of the league in rushing success rate. Taylor already has proven success against Miami, rushing for 103 yards and a touchdown in their last meeting back in 2021. If history repeats itself, and all signs suggest it might, he'll easily smash value at this price. Pairing him with lower owned tournament stacks or sliding him into the flex lets you build around explosive upside without sacrificing salary. Few running backs offer 100-yard multi-touchdown potential at this price, but Jonathan Taylor does. At $6,800, Taylor is priced in a sweet spot below the elite RB tier, but still in position to deliver elite production. He's one of the few backs in the league who sees true 3-down usage, including goal line work and passing down involvement. That gives him both a safe floor for cash games and slate-breaking potential in GPPs. So let's be clear, he's healthy. The matchup is soft. The track record is there. Get locked and loaded with Jonathan Taylor in Week 1. As we mentioned in the beginning of our video, we are going to focus our last recommendation on a super value play that could boom or bust, but will ultimately give you major flexibility when it comes to roster construction on DraftKings. So let's go to an NFC East matchup that has a running back priced in rock bottom territory. Some might even consider it a free square. If you're looking to unlock salary in Week 1 DFS without punting upside, Jack Corey Krosky-Merritt at just $4,000 on DraftKings might be the value play that breaks the slate. The rookie running back flashed serious potential this preseason, rushing for 70 yards, a touchdown, and adding 3 receptions, showing he's more than just a depth piece. With Brian Robinson traded and Krosky-Merritt has shown enough to earn a role right away. He now gets a juicy matchup in Week 1 against the New York Giants defense that ranked 24th overall in 2024 per Fox Sports. The Giants allowed over 135 rushing yards per game and consistently struggled to contain explosive plays and missed tackles. Krosky-Merritt's blend of burst and physicality could be a problem for a defense that already had trouble finishing plays last season. At just $4,000, he barely needs 12 DraftKings points to hit value, and that's well within reach for a player who may see early down work, red zone touches, or passing game involvement. But the real appeal, he's got the potential to blow past that number, especially if Washington gets out to a lead and leans on the run. In GPPs, he's the kind of salary saver that opens the door for elite QB wide receiver stacks, but still brings real touchdown and 3-down upside. Whether you're building around studs or taking a balanced approach, Krosky-Merritt offers production at a bargain price. We are getting locked and loaded with Krosky-Merritt. That wraps up another breakdown here on Locked and Loaded Sports. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest sports analysis and betting insights. More picks, more locks, and more action is coming your way. That's all for now. Stay sharp, stay ready, and get locked and loaded.